Oliver, Ruby, and Patch were very best friends. They did everything together. Swinging high on the park swings, playing explorers, feeding the birds, and slapping vanilla strawberry mint specials in their favorite ice cream parlor. Mmm, yum 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 yum. Best of all, they love to visit the city zoo together to see the animals. I love the lion, said Oliver, laughing. The meerkats are so cute, Ruby smiled. But Patch had noticed a little penguin. He looked very sad. Oh, you found Pip, said Sandy, the zookeeper. He's a rescue penguin. He's only just been brought here. He must miss his old home, said Oliver. Hmm, he must miss his old friends too, but I'm sure he will settle in soon, said Ruby. And they waved to the little penguin and set off for home. Bye, little penguin. The next day, Oliver, Ruby, and Patch visited the zoo again. They went straight to the Pip, but he wasn't there. They ran to find Sandy to let her know. Oh no, Pip must have slipped out. When I fed the penguin, Sandy said. Maybe he's trying to get home, said Ruby. But Pip home is far away. We'd better help you look for him, Sandy. Okay, let's looking for him. They looked everywhere they could think in the zoo. Nothing. So they tried to the fountain. No luck. The fish shop. Not a sniff. Finally, they walked slowly along the canal. Only ducks here, sighed Ruby. It's getting late. What are we doing to do? Just then Patch started to bark excitedly, his tail wagging around and round. Ruff, 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 ruff. Pip, cried Oliver and Ruby together. We found him. It's all right, Pip, said Ruby, gentle stroking the frightened little fluff ball of feathers. They carefully carry Pip back to the zoo. But the gates were locked. Oh no, the zoo is closed. We can take Pip back to my house, said Oliver. But Pip is Patch's friend, said Ruby. I think he should stay with us. Why can't I have Pip, said Oliver. You always have Patch. But Patch is my dog. They argued and argued and argued. Fine, yeah, you can take Pip with you. And he stumped off. Oliver, Ruby called tearfully. Oliver, please come back. Patch and Pip have gone. It's all my fault, said Oliver. My shouting must have frightened them away. Maybe Patch has taken Pip home, said Ruby. They raced to her house. No Patch, no Pip. Oh no, we lost them. What we are going to do? So they rushed to the Oliver's flat. Nothing. The only things to do was wait until morning. They sat up very late, worrying and wondering. It was a long night. Next morning, Oliver woke up very early. Ruby, if Patch and Pip aren't at my house and they aren't at your house, maybe they are at the zoo. All right, let's go to the zoo. They arrived just as the gates were opening for the day. Sandy was waiting for them. I knew you'd come, she said. Look who's here. Clever Patch, said Ruby proudly. Ruff, 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 barked Patch, sleepily opened one eye. But when the time came to take Pip back to his enclosure, he began to look scared. Then suddenly he was surrounded by a flurry of friendly flapping penguins, all happy to welcome him back. See, said Ruby, linking arms with Oliver. Home is where your best friends are. Now, who's for a strawberry vanilla mint special? Yes, let's hit an ice cream!